Within 20 minutes of drinking a soda, your blood sugar spikes dramatically. This rapid rise in glucose is contrary to the belief that liquid sugars are less impactful than solids. In truth, liquid sugars are absorbed faster, causing the pancreas to respond with a surge of insulin. This hormone is crucial for directing sugar into your cells, providing energy. But here's the twist: the excess is stored as fat. Regular soda consumption can lead to an overworked pancreas and increased fat storage. This is far from the harmless refreshment many assume it to be. Your brain's reward system activates intensely within 30 minutes of soda consumption. The high sugar content triggers a dopamine release, akin to the reaction from addictive substances. A 2017 study at Princeton found that rats exposed to sucrose exhibited dopamine surges similar to those caused by morphine. This neurotransmitter is key for pleasure sensations. Such a response encourages repeated soda consumption, reinforcing the habit. This addictive cycle is why breaking soda habits is challenging. The impact on your brain's reward pathway is immediate and profound. Soda's high acidity begins affecting your teeth almost immediately. The enamel, the protective coating, starts to erode. A 2013 study in the Journal of Dentistry found that phosphoric acid in sodas can significantly lower enamel hardness after just 30 minutes of exposure. This erosion increases the risk of cavities. While the sugar provides fuel for bacteria, the acid weakens defenses. This combination is a recipe for dental damage. The misconception that only sugar harms teeth overlooks the corrosive nature of soda's acidity. The caffeine in soda impacts your central nervous system within an hour. It blocks the calming neurotransmitter adenosine, leading to increased alertness and energy. A 2012 study in psychopharmacology highlighted caffeine's ability to enhance cognitive performance temporarily. However, this benefit comes with a cost: the potential for dependency. As your body adjusts, it requires more caffeine for the same effect. This can lead to withdrawal symptoms like headaches and fatigue when you stop drinking soda. The short-term boost masks the long-term implications. Soda consumption affects hydration status almost immediately. Despite its liquid form, soda can lead to dehydration. The caffeine acts as a diuretic, increasing urine production and fluid loss. A 2010 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that individuals consuming soda had an increased risk of dehydration compared to those drinking water. This fluid imbalance can result in fatigue and impaired physical performance. The assumption that any liquid hydrates the body is misleading when it comes to soda. Inside your liver, the fructose in soda is processed with unique efficiency. Unlike glucose, fructose is metabolized almost entirely by the liver, where it is rapidly converted into triglycerides, fat molecules. This process is facilitated by the enzyme fructokinase, which initiates a cascade that bypasses the normal energy regulatory steps. In 2013, a study in Nature Communications linked high fructose consumption with increased liver fat and insulin resistance. This metabolic pathway is distinct from other sugars, contributing to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. The liver's unique role turns soda's fructose into a stealthy fat generator. In your gut, soda disrupts the microbiome balance almost immediately. The sugar and artificial sweeteners alter microbial communities, reducing beneficial bacteria like bifidobacteria and lactobacillus. A 2015 study in the journal Gut found that high sugar intake shifts microbial diversity, promoting harmful bacteria linked to obesity and inflammation. Artificial sweeteners like aspartame can further disturb gut flora, impairing glucose tolerance. This microbial imbalance undermines digestion and immune function. The gut's delicate ecosystem is far more sensitive to soda than many realize. Soda's phosphoric acid impacts calcium metabolism in your bones. Excessive phosphoric acid intake can lead to calcium leaching from bones as your body tries to maintain pH balance. A 2006 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition demonstrated a correlation between soda consumption and lower bone mineral density in women. Calcium is critical for bone strength and structure. When soda consumption displaces calcium-rich beverages like milk, the risk for osteoporosis increases. The interplay between phosphoric acid and calcium is a hidden risk to skeletal health. When you consume soda, your brain's leptin signaling can become skewed. Leptin is a hormone that signals satiety, helping regulate energy balance. A 2008 study in the Journal of Clinical Investigation discovered that fructose impairs leptin signaling, resulting in decreased sensations of fullness. This mechanism encourages overeating and weight gain. Unlike glucose, fructose does not stimulate insulin, which is necessary for leptin action. This hormonal disruption undermines your body's natural appetite control. The soda-induced leptin interference can drive persistent hunger. Soda's carbonation impacts the esophagus and stomach's acid barrier. The carbon dioxide gas expands in your stomach, increasing pressure and potentially irritating the esophageal lining. This can exacerbate conditions like acid reflux. A 2009 study in the World Journal of Gastroenterology found carbonation increased esophageal sphincter relaxation, facilitating acid backflow. The resultant heartburn and discomfort are often attributed to carbonation rather than soda's overall acidity. The pressure changes from carbonation reveal an overlooked aspect of soda's impact on digestive health. Chronic soda consumption can lead to insulin resistance over time. Constant exposure to high sugar levels forces your pancreas to produce more insulin, eventually overwhelming your cell's ability to respond. This condition, known as insulin resistance, is a precursor to type 2 diabetes. A 2010 study in diabetes care showed that individuals consuming more than one soda daily had a 36% increased risk of metabolic syndrome and diabetes. Insulin resistance is not just a sugar issue, it's a cumulative effect that develops stealthily. The persistent demand on your insulin system reveals a long-term consequence of soda consumption. Excessive soda intake can lead to visceral fat accumulation. Unlike subcutaneous fat, visceral fat wraps around internal organs and can trigger inflammation. A 2009 study in Circulation found that individuals consuming sugary beverages had greater visceral fat deposits, increasing heart disease risk. This fat secretes pro-inflammatory cytokines, contributing to a state of chronic inflammation. The hidden fat buildup around your organs is a significant health risk. Soda's contribution to visceral fat underscores its influence on internal health. Prolonged soda consumption can alter your taste perception. The intense sweetness from high fructose corn syrup can dull sensitivity to natural sugars. A 2016 study in Appetite found that regular soda drinkers preferred higher sweetness levels in foods. This shift in taste preference can make healthier, less sweet foods less appealing. The brain's reward pathways adapt, requiring more sugar to achieve the same pleasure response. Your taste buds' recalibration is a subtle but impactful consequence of soda habit. Record-breaking studies reveal soda's extreme impacts on health. One notable case involved a 30-year-old man consuming over 10 liters of cola daily. By the time he sought medical help, he suffered from severe hypokalemia, a dangerous potassium deficiency. Published in the International Journal of Clinical Practice in 2011, this case highlighted how excessive soda can lead to life-threatening electrolyte imbalances. Potassium is crucial for nerve and muscle function. This extreme scenario underscores soda's potential to disrupt vital physiological processes. Food companies are aware of soda's addictive potential. They invest heavily in research to perfect the bliss point, the precise combination of sugar, acidity, and carbonation to maximize pleasure. This is not a coincidence. The goal is to create a product that keeps you coming back. A 2013 investigative report by Michael Moss in the New York Times revealed industry efforts to optimize craving. This focus on consumer addiction explains the difficulty in quitting soda. Here's the ultimate twist. Despite its ubiquity, soda was never designed to refresh but to ensnare.